Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. What's cooking, good looking? Welcome back to the channel. So today, I want to talk some Tekken. That's because this weekend that just passed was Combo Breaker. For those of you guys who don't know, Combo Breaker, it's a huge fighting game tournament. And at Combo Breaker, we got the full Fahkumram trailer. And I just want to talk about Fahkumram because he's a very interesting character to me. Tekken 8, the public opinion is not the best on it right now, right? And when they announced Fahkumram was going to be the next DLC character, dude, people were losing their minds. I have not seen a community react that way for a DLC character. Dude, I can't even, I don't know, dude, maybe Abigail in Street Fighter V? Dude, people were losing their minds, dude. But I just want to talk about Fahkumram because, like, he's a very interesting character to me, you know? I don't know if I'm a fan of him, but, like, I have a soft spot for him, you know? Because, like, Fahkumram, he feels like a character that I would have designed in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, he's, this is my OC. He's 7 feet tall. He's he's indestructible, so you can't kill him. He's covered in tattoos. He's really cool. He has a demon mode. He's a Muay Thai master, so yeah, you can't beat him. And he kicks lasers. So yeah, I win. You know what I mean? Like, he's so try-hard cool, but like, so many people dislike him. It's insane, you know? Real quick, before we start talking about Fahkumram, oh, you know what, dude, Combo Breaker was wild. Let me just throw that out there. What was going on at Combo Breaker, dude? Dude, it was nuts, man. Dude, people were making it rain on the contestants. It was insane. What was I saying? Yeah, before we start talking about Fahkumram and a mystery character, whoa, mystery. Do me a favor, guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys like fighting games. Help your boy out. I would appreciate that. Let's talk about the mystery character first, though. Because this is the character I really care about, dude. Armored King is back. Oh, my goodness. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude, Armored King is back. This is the character I was waiting for, right? I make videos on Tekken every once in a while. That's because none of the characters that I play were really in the game, you know? I like Akuma, which, you know, he's a Street Fighter character, I know. I like Armored King, you know, he was in the game. So Armored King is coming back. We didn't get any gameplay. Literally, I feel like they attached this to the Fahkumram trailer at the end because they know people aren't happy, right? Like I said, the public opinion on Tekken 8 is not great right now. So they put in a really hype character at the end, you know, just in case you guys weren't super excited or happy. Armored King is coming back, right? And good job, dude. It worked on me, dude. I am so excited. Dude, he breathes fire. I like his hair is coming out the back of the Jaguar mask. Oh, dude, so cool. Me personally, I think I like his Tekken 7 design a little bit more. The armor portion, at least. You know, the armor was kind of wild in Tekken 7. But everything else about Armored King in this game, he looks so sick, dude. I cannot wait for that Armored King trailer. Armored King, he's dropping in the fall, which is unfortunate because I was hoping he would drop sometime near my birthday at the end of July. That's not the case. My birthday character is seemingly Fahkumram. Fahkumram is dropping early July. I believe it's July 5th. So the beginning of July, we're getting Fahkumram, which, you know, yay. Yeah, I kid. He's fine. I feel like in Tekken 7, they had like a couple half-baked ideas for what they wanted Fahkumram to be like. And that's what he was in Tekken 7, right? And listen, I wasn't a super big competitive Tekken 7 player, but I've heard from many accounts that Fahkumram, he was just busted, right? Like, he didn't do anything incredible. It's just that he was busted, you know? Man, I should have played Fahkumram more, dude. Man, I didn't know he was that good. Which is, you know, that's partially one of the reasons why when they announced Fahkumram in Tekken 8, why people were so pissed off, you know, because he was really good in Tekken 7. Like I said, dude, I played Armored King, You know, I wasn't super big into Fahkumram, but like I said earlier, I do have a soft spot for him because he seems like he's like the try-hard version of Sagat from Street Fighter. Like, I think he's cool, but like, there's so much going on with him, right? But anyway, they drop him from the sky in a big Mr. X box, the same way they did in Tekken 7, right? And he steps out and he starts beating the crap out of people. He has some counters, which is cool. Dude, I don't know, what is this demon mode stuff? Right, where he turns red. Dude, he wants to be a Kuma so bad, dude. Man. Also, he has a special intro with Brian, right? Brian, he throws the big steel girder at him, and Fahkumram, he kicks it out of the way. Man, get that out of here, man. I ain't got time for your silly steel girders, right? And, man, I don't know what it is. I feel like I know we're not super on board with the guy, but I feel like presentation-wise, he just looks better in Tekken 8 compared to Tekken 7, you know? I don't even like the dumb Muay Thai headband. I just think he's a more well-realized version of the character. You know what I mean? Also, his super is sick. He kicks Brian in the ribs and he explodes. He shoots a laser at him. Oh, it's sick, dude. He looks good, man. He looks good. I have to be honest with you guys. I know we were all dooming like a couple weeks ago, but we might be back, guys. And then the last thing I want to talk about before we end this video, which is really interesting because like when you look at the DLC so far, it looks like a repeat of Tekken 7's DLC. This is like Tekken 7 2. That's what it feels like, you know? And like we're at the point in the DLC rollout where like, you know, we're starting to get characters that I like. So I can't complain too much, right? We're getting, you know, we got Anna, we're getting Fahkumram, who I don't mind, right? Armored King, that's my guy. Who is this last character? Right? That's my big question to you guys. Who do you guys think this last character is? Because when Tekken 7 dropped forever ago, 800 years ago, or Tekken 8, excuse me. Did I say Tekken 7 or Tekken 8? I don't know. I don't remember. When Tekken 8 dropped forever ago, Fahkumram, he was data mined, right? He was in the files, which is how we knew he was coming to the game. So when they announced him, it was like doomsday. It was like the day of reckoning had finally caught up to us, right? And the other character that was data mined with Fahkumram, because there were two characters in particular. It was Fahkumram and Marduk, right? And Marduk, he has his fans. I don't hate Marduk either. I have a soft spot for Marduk because, like, you know, he's been around for quite some time. People actually like him, but people hate him as well. There's a very large number of people that do not like Marduk, and this last character slot right here, it's like this teal like background color, which does kind of match up with Marduk. You know, actually, you know what? I did, if I'm not mistaken, they did say that this last character, it is going to be a new character. So it's either going to be, oh, dude, what if it's Devil Reina? How about that? That's probably what it is. That's probably exactly who it is. Now that I think about it, it makes a lot of sense. It's either her or like a completely new character, right? I think I want another crossover character. I just don't know who. Maybe someone from Street Fighter. Dude, what if they put Luke in there? Oh, dude. Dude, what if that's Luke from Street Fighter? I would be happy. I know you guys would hate that, but I would lose my mind. Luke is my guy. You know, Luke and Akuma are like my two favorite Street Fighter characters, and I doubt that we would get Akuma, you know, 2 times in a row. Which, listen, I would like that, but my money's on Devil Reina. You know, my personal bias, I want another crossover character. Who do you guys think this last character is? We know Marduk is coming eventually. He's probably going to be in Season 3. Interesting. They're probably going to reveal this character at the Game Awards, which means it's probably going to be like a big name character because Armored King comes out in fall. I don't know, guys. This isn't supposed to be like a theory video or anything like that. Who do you guys think this last character is? Is it the obvious Devil Reina, or is it going to be someone out of left field? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, how do you guys feel about Fahkumram? Do you guys still hate him, or do you guys feel like, you know, The Tekken 8 version of the character is like significantly better. Also, how do you guys feel about Armored King? I already know the answer. You guys think he looks sick? Because I think he looks sick. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I believe これは大義理よ静まり返ったらやいぎり輪になって踊りたいのにやっぱ取り合わなきゃいけないんだはいチーズデビューチーズ背もたれのない空気ス
달리는 섹시 물러간 때 애니메이션 무치로 해와 니가 댄스 앤 댄스 마오 연이